Appalachian Trail through hike. Ready or not? That's what I'm asking you. Do you think I'm ready or do you think I'm not? I just got back from a trip in Red River Gorge area at the Daniel Boone National Forest. This is pretty much what I took, and this is pretty much what I take on an Appalachian Trail hike. Let me know if you think it's sufficient. Let's get into it. Before I unpack the pack, let's talk about what I didn't put in the pack. First of all, I have a whistle. This is a Fox 40 whistle. I definitely recommend carrying a whistle. All right, I wore a shirt. It's a synthetic shirt, kind of like this one. Underneath, on the second day, I wore the mesh shirt that I am working on. That's another project. You can look for it. Right now, it's basically a square with 3 holes, 2 for the arms and 1 for my head. So check out that project. And then my hiking pants. These are by Columbia brand. I think they're technically advertised as fishing pants, but they're lightweight. They've been very durable. I've had these for at least 7 years. They've got a few burn holes from fire. The legs zip off. I really like that. I didn't get the extra zipper with the boot, so I can't fit them over boots, but I can fit them over my hiking shoes with some effort. And these are the hiking shoes that I took. These are Via hiking shoes. I've had some mixed success with this particular type of shoe. All right, let's get to stuff carried in the pack. These are carbon fiber poles. I had some aluminum poles, and now I'm trying the carbon fiber. These are Ozark Trail, and they work pretty much fine. They've got the flick locks. I do like flick locks. All right, in this pocket I have my selfie stick. This is for my Insta360. It's got a quick connector on it, and it has a custom 3D printed lever. All right, and then I've just got food, turkey sticks, graham crackers. Not going to go into all the food, but this is basically my snack pack, my snack pocket. All right, so that's empty. The other side here, carry a water bottle. I do have a 2-liter bladder that I use, but sometimes I want to drink mixed flavored in my water, so I'll bring an extra bottle. This is a little thing that I'm working on. It's a hook wrapped around the tree or the rope. You can hang your pack from it. All right, now it was cold. It's not cold now, but it was cold. And these are 2 sleeves that I made out of some warm socks. And then this is my original pair. These are a pair of women's trouser socks. They are super lightweight, and these are exactly what I want when it's a little bit of chill, and I don't want to put on maybe another shirt. I'll put these on and roll them up and down they go like that. Okay, sweatband. All right, that's it for the pocket. Okay, so in the stretch pocket I have this is, well, I usually have a water scoop, and this isn't it, but this is what I used on that particular trip. This is a little piece of thin tarp. I got this from Menards. It's the woven tarp-like material, and it comes out about this long, maybe this wide. Put things on it without them getting muddy. Sawyer squeeze. This is my second bag. I wore one of these out. This is a liter bag. There's a little tiny wear spot right here that I'm watching. I think that's where it's going to go. They last a while, but they are expendable. I use this as a little thin sit pad. Just folds up. I found this. It's a placemat, and it works great. I found it at a store, I should say, not on the trail. Okay, now I've got maps. This is a little document pack. It's a pencil pouch, I think. Clear plastic with a zipper, carabiner, and this trip I was following, but when I'm navigating, if I really need my map, sometimes I'll just hang this down by my side. Recommend maps. Oh, it's my hat. Who even makes this? I don't know. Little ball cap, nice and light. I usually wear it. All right, so 2 pockets done. Let's talk about what's in the upper compartment here. And if you know of a pack that lets you get into the upper compartment easily when it's not attached, let me know, because I think that would be a great feature. This one I end up turning around. So the uppermost pouch is pretty much for my first aid kit. I've got some latex gloves, some non-latex gloves. Looks like some Tylenol, some wraps, some Tums, some Pepto-Bismol. This is my other first aid kit, my primary first aid kit. I won't go through it all. It's got band-aids, it's got ointment, it's got my sewing kit. Maybe we can go through that sometime if there's interest. And then the other thing I would have up here is medicine. Alright, main compartment, front pack, headlamp. This is an Energizer headlamp. It's got 3 modes, kind of basic, but you can also press it and it'll turn into the red mode. One feature I do look for in flashlights and headlights is that can you access the red light mode directly, or do you have to cycle through everything? This one, if you press and hold it, you get the red mode. So I do like that. Kind of miscellaneous. Got my bear hang rope. So you got a USB charging cable, a little phone stand, pair of earbuds, some binoculars, there's a cap to a Gatorade bottle. This is my compass. If I'm using it to navigate, I'll usually carry it on my waist in this pouch. I was following this time. I'm a cheap Lensatic compass that I have modified to make it more precise. But was playing around with this on this trip. This is by Muddy brand. This is a strap. Goes around a tree. It's got 3 plastic hooks. You can hang your backpack, your water bladder, clothing. Over here I've got a bag, and I sometimes put stuff in that. Reading glasses, I got the highest magnification possible in case I need to remove splinters or ticks. Got a little flexible tripod for my camera. Just move some of this stuff out of the way here. Okay, other sundry things in the zip lock, the slide lock. I like the slide locks. You may find out when your hands are wet that you can't really slide the lock. I mean, yeah, unless you got the plastic slide. So I recommend the plastic slide. So this is Vaseline and sunscreen, some body glide. I won't go through the whole thing. Hand sanitizer, toothpaste. I think I did this in the wrong order. I'm doing all the boring stuff first. Sawyer Squeeze is my filter of choice for right now. I've had a good history with that. Alright, so that empties out that compartment. I'll just put everything back so it doesn't get lost. That's how it should have been. Okay, let's talk about my tent. With this pack, I keep my tent on the outside, and I have it in this, I don't know what you would call it. It's some kind of a bag with a handle. It feels like it's a plastic, sturdy, hard material. Alright, this is the tent itself. It's outdoor, no, I'll think of it, Ozark Trail. It's an Ozark Trail tent. Everything I carry in here are my tent stakes. Yeah, I just sometimes grab a random bag that uses a tent stake bag. So I got 6 stakes. I put these little yellow flags on them so that I can easily find them and they don't get lost. I've got a video about that somewhere. Right. And this bag not only protects the tent from abrasion, trees, protects a little bit from water. If it's muddy, it protects the pack. But then I can just, if you ever use one of these packs, you pulling stuff out, and sometimes you need a dry place to put it. Like I said, I can hang this in a tree or put it on the ground and just fill it. I really like that. Before I do the main compartment, let's do these side pockets. This is my favorite flashlight. Don't know where to find them anymore. Runs on 1 AA battery. You push it on, you push it off, and that's it. And it's focusable, and I love focusable flashlights. It's a very great feature. I highly recommend. Some chapstick, a toothbrush. I'm feeling some candy in here. Tips for my poles. That's gonna about do it for that pocket. Butterfingers was my item of choice for this trip. Okay. My water bladder tucks in right here. So in the main compartment, so I use this as a food bag. This is just some kind of cheap fabric string backpack bag. It's not waterproof at all. I won't go in there where my food is, but it's lightweight, and I've been using it as my food bag. Okay. Right, this is a sit pad. I made this. Ooh, this goes back on my first backpacking days. It's a foam pool floaty for kids, slightly cut, and then it's wrapped in a Tyvek mailing envelope. Keep those envelopes when they come. There's multiple uses for them. That usually goes with me. All right. So this is my clothes bag. The bag itself was an outdoor. No, I'm going to say the wrong thing. Yeah, outdoor products. I confused them with outdoor research. This was outdoor products. It used to be waterproof. It's not anymore. It's okay bag, but it's not waterproof. So this is just a long sleeve polyester shirt. This is what I sleep in now. These are a long fleece pants, size extra large. I got larger than I wanted, and I wasn't happy that I had to buy the larger size until I actually went to use them, and I love the larger size. It lets me put these things on over other clothing, so when I'm camping in the hammock, I can just slip these up, and I don't have to worry about trying to put my tarp down for modesty or swing in the hammock, anything like that. Got a puffy jacket. This is a down jacket. I have looked before, and I just don't see who makes it, so I don't know what to tell you there. The down puffy jacket. I highly recommend buying one of those. Okay, this is a favorite piece of gear. That's under. This is a favorite piece of gear. It's a quarter zip pullover. It's made by Russell brand. I keep thinking it's somebody else. It's Russell brand, and this is exactly what I go to when I want one more layer to be warm. It's not a main layer. Maybe it's a base layer. It's actually a mid layer. But when I want one more layer, this is what I usually go to. And then it's got some underwear. I usually take at least one extra pair. I know maybe you don't need it, but I like it. A pair of socks. These were advertised as wool socks. This brand isn't great, so I'm not even going to advertise them. That's my clothing. What else do I have? All right. Oh yeah, I've got a shower caddy. I've turned it inside out. The pockets are on the inside. It's made of mesh. I put a carabiner on it, and I'll clip this on the outside sometimes, and I'll either dump camera equipment in this or food or snacks. You can put an apple if you're eating it. It's really handy. Also, I hang it on the ridgeline when I'm sleeping in the hammock. So I love that mesh shower caddy. I had an inflatable pillow. This is not it. This is an inflatable armband. I picked this up on the cheap to use as the pillow. The pillow is preferable, but this works for me in a pinch if you don't move around a lot. Anyway. Okay. I lost my normal cook stove, so what I'm going with is got one of these silicone collapsible bowls, and the reason I have this particular one is because of the size. Matches really well with this pot. It's aluminum, it's not titanium, and I got this one at Meyer, and it came with this mesh bag. It came with another pot that I didn't bring on this trip, and then this would be my fuel canister. I'd pick up a fuel canister too, so and I just wrap it in the bag, the plastic grocery bag, to kind of keep it from scratching the inside of my pot. But normally I travel with an alcohol stove, and like I said, somewhere it is misplaced. Cannot find it. So I don't see my stove. Great. Okay. So the actual stove I'll have to show you some other time because it seems to be missing. Let's I got a couple more pockets to do. So there's these side pockets, and in here this is where I keep my toiletries. This is my toiletry bag. It has toilet paper. Usually has a hand sanitizer. I think that went in another bag for some reason. It's got my trowel. I'm looking for a lighter trowel. This one does the job. I'm aware that there's a couple of aluminum ones out there and titanium. I haven't done enough research to know which one. This is a Pop-Tarts box that I cut down to size, and what it does is kind of keep some of the sharp edges from cutting through my plastic bag. It's a little miniature umbrella. So we were supposed to get some light rain, which we did get some light rain. We got some snow. It wasn't raining heavy, so I went with the umbrella. Sometimes I do have rain gear. I have Frog Tog rain gear, and I have another kind of rain gear. So I guess I'll have to do another video. Kind of undecided on the rain gear, but I would take rain gear over an umbrella probably on the Appalachian Trail. This is my entertainment bag. I got a miniature Connect 4. I've got a miniature Uno game. Got a super tiny Bananagrams game. And I've got a New Testament with Psalms and Proverbs. So if you're bored, that'll take care of things for you. Bottom compartment then, we're almost done. It's got my sleeping bag. It is a Marmot sawtooth 15-degree bag. It's down. Had it a long time. And this is an X-Ped size medium stuff sack. This is a great piece of gear. So there's no affiliation with any of the stuff I'm showing you. But I love this stuff sack by X-Ped, and I have had this a long time. It's got a white lining inside, which helps with visibility, and it just it hasn't fallen apart at all, except I did notice after a couple years there's just a little bit right here in the corner where the yellow lining is starting to start to separate from is right here on the ends. Otherwise it shows no signs of degradation after multiple years. It does have some dirt. It's got this that's a port for letting the air out. You seal that up and it's waterproof. They even have an adapter, which I don't have, which allow you to fill this up, and it goes about twice as big, and use it as a shower. You fill it up with water. I've never tried that, but they have it. And then last time I think I'm done. These are the poles for my tent. I need to create a thing on the bottom here to keep the poles from poking through my tent, but right now I just got it stuffed into a vitamin water bottle. It's a solution of necessity, so hopefully I will sew a protection sleeve for that. I think that's it. I did take some stick stashers. That's what these are, and the verdict is out on those. And then, okay. Normally I'm rocking the thermometer, and on my way over, this is my third attempt to film this, and on my way it got lost. It dropped out somehow, and so I'm hoping to find it. Got some pepper spray, some hand sanitizer. All right, that is about it. I found my stove. I keep it in this iced tea container, and it's just your typical butane stove. This one I got at Walmart. It's got the fold-out legs. One of them sticks, the others are loose enough. It's got a piezo igniter. Just push the button and it lights. It does a decent job. One thing I've noticed twice, this center part has come loose, and I don't realize it, and the legs then come loose. I think it's the act of rotating these legs. So they don't really want to rotate right now because I put it down pretty tight. But it's kind of persnickety. I guess this isn't a good time for a stove review, huh? I do like that it came with a propane adapter, which is on it now, which is why I couldn't find it, because I was recently using it with propane. So that's about it. What do you think? Ready or not? Am I ready to hike the Appalachian Trail, or am I not? What am I missing that I need to have? Let me know your comments. I'll appreciate that. Thanks.